Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we all know this by now about your boy Ray. I'm a huge fan of glitches. They keep the world turning for me. Well, today we're going to be going over some glitches that I'm sure are memorable to a lot of you guys out there who have been playing Brawl Stars for a while, or maybe glitches that you might not even known that existed in Brawl Stars in the past. Hope you guys are all pumped up. Let's get straight away into the madness. Here we go! Alright everyone, so we are beginning today's video off taking a look at some of my older videos here on my channel. One in particular, the weirdest Brawl Stars glitches ever. Now this video was a first for me in a sense, because it's a type of video that I don't do a whole lot here on this channel, but is definitely prevalent here in the YouTube space if you watch other YouTube videos out there. And that is a reaction video, which we are going to be delving into here today as well. So if you guys enjoy this type of video and format, seeing that I don't do it a whole lot, make sure to let me know with a like. It's the best way for YouTubers to tell if their audience enjoys certain things, and it's definitely new, that's for sure, here on this channel. So we're going to be taking a look at a video here made by Brawl Maker called Top 100 Unforgettable Glitches in Brawl Stars from 2017 to 2021. And a really cool thing about this guy is he allows creators to do reaction videos to his content. So since we're allowed, and since he has some pretty fun glitch type videos, we're going to be taking a look at this one today. But without any further ado, let's take a look at some of these glitches that you may have forgotten about and some that are more recent here in Brawl Stars. Okay, so I'm sure we've all seen this one by now, the darkened out silhouette of brawlers. I've even gotten this sometimes here in Brawl Stars. It happens sometimes still, which is very, very bizarre, and I gotta say that 8-bit one is a beautiful, beautiful one. The glowing eyes still remains. Creepy, man. Oh gosh, guys, a blast from the past. It makes me wish star power and gadget glitches were still in the game. My goodness, I think we can all agree that that was a fun time in Brawl Stars when this still worked out. But as you can see, Mortis having insane dash distance, and I believe this was at the point where star power and gadget glitches were almost about to be removed from the game, because this is Shelly's second gadget that is giving him this distance on Mortis. So very, very interesting. I think I remember back that some of the last combinations that I ever tested out with star power and gadget glitches was once Shelly's second gadget was implemented in the game. It was like one of the last I ever did. Also, for a little bit of quick history here on how star power and gadget glitches were actually removed from the game, is it wasn't intentional by the dev team. They didn't do it on purpose or anything like that. I think they were completely fine with star power and gadget glitches being in the game. The reason that they were removed was when the feature came to Brawl Stars where you could turn off bots in friendly battles. So that feature kind of whacked out the star power glitch method, so we can no longer do it. So it does suck that they were removed, but it's pretty dang cool to know that the dev team was completely fine with a harmless glitch like this, and a very long-standing fun glitch like the star power and gadget glitches were. So pretty cool. Okay, we saw this one in that glitch video that we did before, the reaction video to a video that Brawl Maker did in the past, but we had some texture issues going on here in boss fight where the people wigged out and turned into a bush for a split second. I mean, come on, I wish I was in that big game match. That would have been so much freaking fun. So even the boss turned into a bush there for a split second. So cool, man. I wish I could see that in person, but I don't think something like this would work in the game now. But really cool. You guys, there are so many different examples of Mortis dashing through walls, and ironically enough, Mortis being my favorite brawler in the game, I've never tried this out or attempted it, so I don't know if it's still working in the game or anything like that, but my goodness, there's been a ton of bugs with Mortis and walls, and there's more to be seen in this video today. Okay, so I remember this one vividly, and I attempted it so many times, but I believe when I first found out about this glitch, it was removed from the game. But my goodness, imagine how fun it would have been to attempt this with different brawlers other than Barley. So with Barley on this specific map, if you went through the teleporter at a certain time right before you threw off your super, the super would get bugged out and travel across the entire map. So you could snipe people across the map with Barley. And it's cool because the trajectory of the battles I think are like programmed to go further and further away once they reach their maximum range. But my goodness, when you're talking about crazy range, look how far apart they land from the radius of a normal Barley super. It's so freaking funny, man. I loved that glitch. I wish I could have done it. There have been some very memorable Brawl Ball glitch moments here in the game as well. Something with Nanis Super here does wicked things in Brawl Stars. Take a look at this one. I was cracking up so much with this glitch. It just doesn't want to move from that tile, even though yellow Sprout Super is gone. It will continue to phase back there, having some glitchy issues there as well, but I mean, come on, it just keeps going back to that spot. So funny, man. This one was a really crazy glitch that had to be addressed pretty dang quick once it was found out. But if you used Carl's gadget to try to get away right as soon as you die, it would cause a server error 43, the code that pops up sometimes when you test the game's limit that we've seen in the past. But this one, super easy to carry out. You just got to do it right before you die. But yeah, I wasn't able to test this one out, but a pretty dang cool one if you ask me. Oh my goodness, guys. Nostalgia trip. All the boss fight exploits that were in the game when it was a relatively newer game mode was insane and very, very fun to try to find out. It was almost to the point where every single week that the boss fight special event came out, people would just try to figure out ways to get it so you could kind of cheat the system, right? Here was one very, very popular one where you would just toss the boss in a tile of water where it would just glitch him out and he couldn't move. A very, very easy way to beat boss fight. Yeah, you guys, I completely forgot about this glitch in the game. You could have multiple players on a team of duo showdown in friendly battles. I did this such a long time ago here on my channel, so long ago that I forget how it was even carried out. But imagine that. This team has, what, 5 people on it? Poor bots, they're just absolutely destroying them. That is hilarious, guys. My goodness. This is why I love glitches so dang much, because really memorable ones you still kind of forget about, but this one was so much fun to carry out. And I remember at the end, oh dang it, it didn't show it, but at the end the textures were messed up because duo showdown is only meant to have 2 people on the end screen, so there would be one person and then there would be a pile of like 5 different characters stacked upon each other in the space where the other person would go on the end screen. It was so dang funny. Here's another example of Mortis and walls. Look at this guy. What a little punk. Now that's how you win Showdown with Mortis, and it looks like Piper ain't having nothing. She's gonna destroy this Mortis's tactic here, that's for dang sure. Poor Mortis. That's hilarious. He was wall camping, guys. Wall camping. Oh, I wonder if stuff like this still kind of works with Mortis. I know his basic attack kind of bugs out walls like we were mentioning before, so maybe something like this would still work in the game, but I highly doubt it. Throwback time, guys. This is how Brawl Stars looked way back in the day. I mean, come on. It's so bizarre to see how far Brawl Stars has come here in the short time it's been out. Back in the day when Brawl Ball had water tiles in it, it was such a bad implementation to Brawl Ball because it was a good way for people to stall matches. They would kick the ball into the water and it would slowly go across the water. It was so dang frustrating and really, really easy to take advantage of. It was a pretty viable method in Brawl Ball, was just to kick it into the water if you need to buy time for your team. So glad they're no longer in Brawl Ball, that's for sure. My goodness, you guys, takedown vibes. One of the only game modes where you'll find like 2 different brawlers max in each game, Colts and Pams. So many people getting their Colts incredibly high because of this game mode. He was phenomenal here, and another reason why it's not a permanent game mode, but fun to come back every now and again. I hope they keep doing that with game modes that are no longer permanent things in the game, because it's still fun, right? Yes! Star Power and Gadget glitches. Oh my goodness. I wish I would have been able to test this combination out in a takedown match, much like they're doing here. It's like a huge sand dummy that you could just beat the crap out of with this, because my goodness, the potential that came with this combination for damage was insane. Of course, it is 8-bit Star Power and Nanis Super, where it would last forever until the damage would ramp up and just bug out the game, right? She's doing more and more damage each time she attacks. Right there, she did 16,000. My gosh, guys, I wish Star Power Gadget glitches were in the game. Please come back. The infinite ammo glitch, I'm sure we all remember this. If you guys want a little bit more content on this, I know OJ made a video very recently highlighting every single brawler using this glitch when it was out in the game. It was super, super fun. You could only do it in Training Cave, but my goodness, even only doing it in Training Cave was amusement enough. You had infinite ammo, man. Rip it around like a madman. It was so much fun. For this next one, I'm I'm almost positive it still works in the game. As you guys can see, it has a little bit of a setup to it. And I'm not really sure how to do it myself, but I know OJ made a video on it a while back and stuff like that, but I think it still kind of works here in the game. Frank's stuck up there, still being able to be hit there from another Frank. So dang funny. Yep, here's another example of Shelly going crazy outside the map. She landed and then went up again, almost dying here at the very end. That is such a cool glitch, a fun one. Maybe we should try to get that one working again. I'm not sure how to do it. I'll have to look into it. Oh my gosh, guys, take me back in the day when takedown was in friendly battles. As you can see, there's no limit on time in this game mode, so when you're just playing up against bots, you didn't have any competition when it came to power cube collection here. And as we all know, there's a 99 cube cap right now in Brawl Stars for a reason, because of things like this. Holy crap, guys, once you got to that power limit or that cap, it just the game just said you're too powerful and shuts down. Oh my gosh, guys, I wish we could test out cool stuff like this in takedown. If it was still out in friendly battles, it'd be so fun to rip around trying to get maximum power cubes and stuff like that. It was a fun time to be playing Brawl Stars back then. Still fun to be playing right now, but crazy fun to test out stuffs in this game mode in friendlies, that's for sure. It looks like we're taking a look at more star power and gadget glitches. If I didn't see enough already here in this video, I wish it was in the game. Ooh, that's an old primo there. Old primo, but it looks like all of them are using coiled snake here for the added range. One of the most satisfying combinations you could give to any brawler. Just seeing them with a little more range than what they should have is just really satisfying. BB's one of my favorites. Yep, look at that. Sniping with a Batman. Beautiful. Yeah, when you gave it to Rico, the top of his gun would spin out and act all buggy. Oh, star power gadget glitches were a beautiful thing. I suggest Brawl Stars maybe bring it back and have fun with something like that, maybe with a showdown modifier, so we can mess around in friendly battles with it. Wouldn't that be fun? More coiled snake combinations here. What's Penny going to use on this one? Oh, using Poco's heal there on the turret. Oh, my favorite combination of all time. My goodness, you guys, so many beautiful memories for glitches in Brawl Stars. It's fun to look back, man. But yeah, everyone, I think we're going to be ending things off on that note here in today's video. Glitches are a beautiful thing, and I love the relationship that Brawl Stars has with glitches, right? They can be kind of annoying depending on the game that they're in, but man, in Brawl Stars, it's just so much fun to find things like this, and it just feels amazing. So yeah, you guys, hopefully you're enjoying yourselves out there with the glitches that still work in the game. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video here today. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios, everybody.